I mean, this is a good example of like how wrong professional builders can do something.
Well,
and like going to people who legitimately know what they're doing.
It's what Jarrod and I have touched on before.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
you have amateur builders, you have people that are, you know, 1 or 2 builds
right.
in. You really need to find people that have done it for...
Right, like you could legally just call yourself a professional builder.
Yeah.
I could call myself a professional builder tomorrow.
Well, a professional technically is somebody that's get paid for something, right? That's a professional. However, there's a professional builders and then there's professional builders, van builders. So
right.
I think that's a huge thing that
like
Mark and I talked about.
In a van and living out of it.
All right, guys, I am at Nomadic Custom Shop right now. I am here because my good friend Sydney is getting her van, what would you call it? Overhauled, rebuilt, renovated.
Full renovation.
Full renovation. I'm a little tired because it's late. I was gonna do a full tour with Sid, but unfortunately I have to go meet with some family, have a little family affair. My friend Sydney here, Divine on the Road, has about 1 more day left, so I figured I'd do this vlog instead of doing a full-on tour.
Yeah.
So we're gonna kind of show some before and after shots, I think. We're gonna, you know, and show like what you did, and we're also gonna talk to Sydney right now about what your plans were.
A little slap happy.
Hey, Pearl.
This is Pearl.
And maybe get Mark on here and maybe show what he did, what he's doing.
They've never met Mark before.
I know they've never seen Mark before. They have no idea who is this guy. So let's go. You know, we'll come and get you. Don't worry.
Okay.
Well, I want to go see your cushions.
The cushion.
Yeah, can we go over and see your cushions? You picked out the fabric.
I did all the work. Kidding. Kidding. Mark and I went to a local fabric store and found this like light blue. If you've ever seen my van, which you may not have, but the ceiling is...
Well, I did a tour of your van.
I know, but somebody might be watching this that hasn't seen that tour.
Touche.
But this is about the color of the ceiling and my bookcases and stuff, so it just kind of matched well. There is a lovely man here that has a sewing area upstairs, and he did this pretty quickly and amazed. Like the quality of his work is insane.
He did it really quick.
Pretty fast,
like
yeah.
3 days. Like,
yeah, don't hit him up trying to get that as quickly, please. I kind of put a rush on it, but that's not standard. You ever call Nomadic Customs, you can have Kale do cushion covers, window covers.
He does a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, anything sewing
wise. He does
wise.
tote bags. He does a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
He does a bunch of random stuff.
What are they? Seamstress?
Seamstress, male, but I mean, I don't know.
Designer.
Designer, yeah. He calls himself. He does a lot of upholstery. We'll put it that way.
But he does stuff with Nomadic Customs, but separate from them as well. So if you ever just need cushion covers, window covers, shower curtains, Mark said he was doing. You
changed up your, like, what are, like, these little guys? Like,
it's very difficult to explain. We can insert photos.
We're going to. Thank you, Sid.
Okay, yeah, because it's honestly, I've tried to explain it to a few people. It's kind of confusing. Essentially, there will be a 3-option seating arrangement. So we'll have a full-size bed, 2 full-size benches to work at if you've seen the dinette conversion, and then the 3rd option will be a partial bench, like a 25% bench, 75% bed situation.
Okay, I really do like these cushions a lot. And by the way, she got a new comforter. This is what that is.
And the propane stove.
Oh, and the propane, that's right. You had an induction before.
I had a shattered induction stove that was not used for the last, I've been in the van over 2 years. I used it for like the first few months, and then it broke, and then I replaced it, and it broke again, and I was like, honestly, screw it. So then I've been using a butane stove ever since.
All right, let's go.
You look at me like I'm so boring.
Oh no, I'm just exhausted.
Am I being boring?
Cindy and I have had a long 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's been, I was gonna say rough, but it's been fun.
It's been fun. It's just been a long 2 weeks. A lot of work.
I stared at the wall for like an hour today, and then I like came to, and I was like, whoa. What, I don't know
what just happened.
Where am I?
I'm gonna turn off the vacuum right now because they got the vacuum going. So hold on. I think Mark's mad that I turned off his vacuum.
Anything we can do to accommodate you, Jarrod.
Yeah, no sarcasm there, guys. All right, well, I wanted to show what Sydney did in the van, or what Sydney did, what Mark and his team did in the van. Got a whole new electrical overhaul, right there. Thanks to Anthony and Mary. Although Anthony's standing right there, that's Vanessa, not Mary.
Not Mary.
So shout out to Mary. Yeah, she's not here right now. Who did the electrical, Anthony? Was it you and her, or just her?
Mary and then Anthony came in and like revised it just to make sure it was all safe and working.
I was here for technical support all day yesterday.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
I wasn't working, but I was here for technical support.
But you did put in the Orion DC to DC charger.
I did do that
he
just
did
now,
too,
yes.
yeah.
Sydney's not standing here with me anymore. I don't know where she went.
Right here.
Okay.
Come over there.
You can. You got all new batteries. You had
3
AG.
new Relion batteries. Shout out to Relion. I got nothing free in my first van, my first van or the first time building this van. So I feel happy saying that I didn't have to pay for those batteries.
Okay.
Bless
I
them.
wasn't going to say that, but hey, shout out to
Everyone
Relion.
knows it. No one's like, you know, you don't go on and on about a brand unless they didn't give it to you. So yeah, those are gifted and I'm super thankful for it. I
And-
will forever shout them out as much as I need to.
And I'm gonna step in now. You got some new walnut countertops. I don't know what you had in here. Oh, you had just like a stained
It was like a
butcher
stained
block.
butcher block, yeah.
And new fridge. I think I'm in Anthony's way.
It's all right. Whatever.
And a new
working.
fridge.
Yeah, brand new fridge. You can open it. It's never been used, so it's not like.
I'm not gonna open it because it's all taped up.
Oh.
It's all good. It's all good. No, it's all good.
It's
Yeah.
a beautiful fridge.
It's a brand new.
Compared to what I had in here before, it's not even.
I don't know if we just open it. I'm sure it will just open.
Rip it open. Only that side, yeah.
Not even in the same league.
There you go.
Boom. Nice new fridge. Oh, the power's on.
Yeah.
You think we'd put it in there without it power hooked up?
I mean, no, but we didn't have power on for the longest.
10 minutes ago there was no power.
Go Ella, out.
That's gonna be the new flooring. So where we're standing right now, that'll be here. You guys get what I'm saying. And then the cushions that we just saw will be here. The new setup, and you got a new shower.
I got a new outdoor shower, yeah. But there's some also like behind the scenes stuff that I don't know if it's behind the scenes, but not as like visible as the black walnut, but I do want to just talk about it because they did a great job on a lot that isn't as like exciting as a countertop. The whole plumbing system is brand new and was pretty gross after 2 years of just things going down the drain. And so they freshened up all of that. In addition to the entire electrical system, besides just the batteries, there's changes that have to be made with that.
She got a whole new overhaul. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. We have all of the counter space in the world. The induction used to be like right where this iPad is. I didn't have any of that. So now we have way more counter space and a huge fridge. It's a little dusty.
A huge
we just did
sink.
some stuff. Oh, that's it's a long day. Huge sink. That's a sink, just in case you didn't know. And then also this guy.
Hey, Mark. You put in a new gray water tank?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're giving her
Is she gonna live in here? Right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
gray water tank, and then that way it gives you more storage in your storage area.
Okay.
Under
Sweet.
your-
Oh, so the gray water used to be under the bench.
Yeah, they both
It's no
used to be
longer
on the
there.
bench.
It was
It was nasty.
Was that? How was the flooring, Mark? Yeah. There we found black mold. I hesitated because I was like, should we even say it?
Oh, we can say it. I guess
There
we can
was
say
black
it.
mold on the
there was
floor.
a ton of black mold that we took out.
Yeah, lesson learned, you don't use OSB subflooring.
Look at her, huh? She's knowing the lingo now.
Learning,
Yeah.
learning. Marine grade
then-
plywood is what you do use.
Look at her. I love it.
And then
I know,
we
fool.
bleached it, and
You got rid of all the black mold. It's
we
pretty
got
much.
rid of all the black mold.
Yeah.
And that's what
Sealed
actually.
everything off so all those mold spores won't spread.
Well, Mark, you did a friggin' killer job, buddy, as always.
It's not me. It was my dudes. All my
Mary spent a lot of hours in here.
my men and women of Nomadic Customs. Actually, the women of Nomadic Customs are the
Oh,
ones.
and Allie.
I was gonna say,
I wanna
every
say
time I came
Allie.
in here, it
Yeah.
was all lady power.
It
and I
was.
did love that.
Allie, Vanessa, and
Mary, yeah.
were
Yeah.
the ones that really just took this whole project on.
And who are the ones that like really handled the black mold the most? Because that stuff
That
is
was Allie.
nasty.
That was Allie.
That was Allie, right?
And
so
then Mary handled most of the gray water.
Yeah.
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 I think she almost threw up from
She
that.
was
I think
thrilled.
if I had asked any of the guys to do that, they would have told me to.
But you want to know, both Allie with the black mold and Mary with the plumbing, they both said, as gross as it is, that they like kind of like it's satisfying in a way.
They enjoyed it because they
Yeah.
were able to fix it. And
Allie
then
was like, look at this, look at this.
I have to say too, what's kind of cool about everyone that works for me is everyone has such a passion for this that we were constantly going to Sydney and being like, oh my God, look at this.
Right.
And how this was done or whatever.
Right.
And so what was cool is that, all of them were making sure that we got it all done super right for.
And I mean, over time, me and the dogs breathing that in, is just super unhealthy, and I don't like that at all. So no more.
No more.
I mean, this is a good example of like how wrong professional builders can do something.
Well,
and like going to people who legitimately know what they're doing.
It's what Jarrod and I have touched on before.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
you have amateur builders, you have people that are, you know, 1 or 2 builds in. You really need to find people that have done it for
like you could
at least
legally
a half
just call
dozen,
yourself a
you know?
professional builder.
Yeah.
I could call myself a professional builder tomorrow.
Well, a professional technically is somebody that's get paid for something, right? That's a professional. However, there's a professional builders and then there's professional builders, van builders. So I think that's a huge thing that
like
Mark and I have
living
talked about.
in a van and living out of a van.
There you go. Look at you.
I use that all the time too.
Are you using that trim piece? Or I thought are you using that as a
I'm
template?
making pretty ones.
Pretty ones. They are pretty. New room dividers. If you guys remember, Sydney had some room dividers there. And I'm sure Mark's going to also do much more trim to this. I think you're doing a thing down here for the backsplash.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Nope, that's just going to be a big open gap.
I'm going to drop some things down there.
There's a lot more to the finish side.
And we get Anthony in mid-work right
We got
here.
about another week.
Another
So we
week.
think. So we think.
As you guys can see, Anthony doesn't care about the video. He's just going right to work.
I'm working.
Hey, I hear more about this. I love everyone. Love the video. But we got places to be. And they're not Portland.
I love that. You guys may ask yourself what Anthony is doing. He's literally cutting a hole so he can put all these switches in. So Sydney got all new switches for all of her lights. She's getting a new water pump switch put on the other side. So it's all new, cool stuff. And as you can see, Anthony just drilled that hole and boom, boom. I'll have a switch for them lights. Can you stand there without hitting your head?
Hello Ford Transits.
I know, huh?
Yeah, I can. I'm 5'10", in case you can't tell. And yeah, I'm standing on the platform and I still have head space because the Ford Transit is the tallest van that you can get. 6'8" before, and skinniest. Somehow I still have plenty of room. For someone who's 5'10", skinny is fine, but I need something very tall.
5'10", and
That's
the
far
reason
more
I say
important
that
to
is
me.
because she has a platform raised right there. So that's pretty good.
Right.
So.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Alright, I'll get out of everybody's way now. Really well done, Sid. And Mark.
I was gonna say.
I know.
Yay! Hey, and you were just saying, Anthony was just saying how this was the first van he didn't touch at all.
Oh, that's right. Yesterday you said that.
Anthony, bet you thought.
You spoke way too soon.
Alright, guys, we're going to wrap this up right now. I'm sorry I didn't get a full-on tour of Sydney's van.
That'll be the first video on my channel.
Yeah, why don't you shout out your channel?
I mean, I have a YouTube channel that has absolutely zero content, but you're welcome to go do that. You can follow my Instagram where I actually post, though. And my TikTok.
Yeah, and your TikTok.
Yeah.
It's getting late here. We're going to wrap this up.
Yeah, what time is it? You keep saying it's late, so we should tell them. It's 8:30.
It's late for us. Like, this is a working day, and we're still here. See you guys later. Later!
Bye.
Bye!